Sri Om Prabhu everyone. Namaste. I hope you are doing well. It seems that this pandemic is a never ending story. And welcome to the new reality. And in this reality, there seems to be a lot of confusions. We are suffering more because we know too much. And this is the reason why no one knows the truth. There are all these documentaries, there are all these intellects, there are all these like spiritual people who have their own assumption about what is happening, and what is going on, and very few are able to be able to see some reality. Some are saying that this is like pandemic, everything is planned, and it is this country, it is China, it is America, it is this and that. And basically this whole problem has also been politicalized, and they are using this for their own interest. And even when there is suffering like this, when our people in the world they are suffering, they are not able to really understand. And some people they just understand too much, and there are all these conspiracy theories. And maybe this also might sound like the same to you because you have been hearing so many good things, so many like videos that are so attractive, that are made from like very good professionals, and it is not something like this that is taken from camera, so maybe that would look like more real to you. Well, that is your thing. Here is some reality that I want to share with you. It depends upon you how much you resonate with it. Basically, like the truth, you can try, to listen with your eyes closed, your heart, listen to your heart. It can understand better. Silence your mind because the mind is blind. It is not really able to, like understand, and there is so much information out there and you're lost. Some believe that this corona is not even real. It is just something like flu, and it was created by these global leaders, in order to create their new world. In order, this is like a propaganda against humanity. Well, there are, like there are truths of different levels. Let me clarify this to you. Some say that corona was man made, some say that corona is natural made, and like there are also some who say that corona is not even there at all. Well, we can see the videos, we can see like the rates, the death rates. And since we have already been able to heal some patients who have been suffering from corona, who were in ICU, who had no hope, who said that like they are going to die, their family members were crying to us because they really had no hope. And medical science and science gave up on them. So basically these kind of patients also we have been able to bring back. And we are part of a mission or supreme divine mission, and we follow a guru, and we are blessed that we have someone of that uh, level of consciousness who is able to see and who is also able to show. And I myself have been a healer, and I have been in this world of spiritual science, trying to explore, trying to discover since years. And there have been a lot of magic that is not just magic to us, that is not just mystical to us. Today in the world of science, we are like our mind is very scientific. What is science? Science is practicality. So basically science is the end of superstition. So whatever we are telling you, if you are not able to see it yourself, if you are not open to like understand it through your experience, then basically you are also superstitious because you are rejecting something you don't know. So we Guruji has said in the TV time and again, that we have a solution and we are able to heal this. And whatever he has been telling about coronavirus, like how does it work, how does it look, how did it come, and all these things that are realities, not just assumption, not just like stories made from the mind. It is seen from the eye, third eye, and the eye beyond. And after deep research, all these realities have come before us in order to help us. But already there have been so much investment in this race of corona vaccination, and in this race everyone just have invested too much, and they want to find this cure in order to support humanity. And also this might be one reason because of which they are not able to uh, truly uh, be receptive and accept these sort of solutions that are there, because there is something that they have never seen. It is mystical, right? So basically corona also has a mystical reality, and what science is able to see are just the dead cells that are eaten by it, and it is mutating. It is becoming more and more strong, and there seems like there is no end to it, and it exists, it is created, and there are also these world leaders who are trapped up in their own world of greed and corruption, and they are trying to push their own propaganda because they want to control this humanity, and there are things that are not in their control, and they are using this in order to control. So that is making things even more worse. And in the end, who suffers? People like you, people like me. Maybe we are even the luckier ones because we are able to see this, we are able to use internet, but there are all these poor people who are there trying to survive, trying to give a life to their family, and they are surviving, they are just like dying. So it is the survival of the fittest, I guess, and basically only the rich, they survive. And it is really harsh because this corona is not corona does not understand this rich and poor. It treats everyone equally. That's why the rich have also been affected, and we are living this life in fear, what is going to happen. And that's why the reality, I can't even tell you, because yes, that would maybe just bring you in this fear. But uh, we actually have to leave this fear. We can use this time to connect with ourselves, because your reality is beyond all this. If you can find, if you can truly unlock yourself, then you can find something that is beyond all this. But there needs to be this way, and that way is within. And there are all these global mass awakening happening, all the truth is coming out. We are finally able to see what is the reality. All these systems are breaking down, and in this mass awakening people have started to realize, but still we don't have that power. Even though we understand everything, we are not still able to do a lot. And that sort of powerlessness even I am facing today, because we are able to solve this, we are able to put an end to this if this world is able to listen to us. But I don't see that happening. We went to the ministry, we went everywhere, we tried to explain, we can't even talk openly because that sounds too much magical, mystical. Well, this whole mystical world is there to take care of you. It wants to do something for you in this spiritual world, but there is this gap. There is this world of science that comes in between us. So, what do we do now? If there is anything that we can do, maybe if you are part of any spiritual organizations, if your gurus are there, like, let's come together. This is an invite. I invite all the guru, all the religious organizations and everyone in this world, that let's come together, let's create this solution, let's do what we can today, because we can do so much more than just trying to boost our immunity system. Because spirituality is not just for that. It is not that blind. It is not just some like mind based thing. It is not just like philosophical. It is very experiential. And I'm sure like there are all these organizations that are there. So probably like if you are there, maybe like you are in government, you are somewhere, then yes, it is very difficult to get that voice through. We sound like an alien. Maybe we are laughed at, oh, these people are telling like this, but this laughing is not really helping anyone, and it's okay, it's okay. Let them laugh at you, let them tell what they want to tell, but it is the only hope that we have got right now. So it is time for us to finally listen and keep trying. It would be really, like blissful to live a life in the cave, just do nothing, live your life only for yourself, stay in this place, spiritual bliss, beyond happiness, beyond sadness, untouched by any of the physical thing, and you go on your path of this spirituality. That would be a blessing. But what is the use? Your family is here, like suffering. People are dying, there is no solution. And it seems that things are only going to get worse. So, in the end, like you have to do what you have to do. So, let's do our role, let's do what we can do, and let's come together. We are telling you that there is a solution. Science is nowhere close to it, because it is mutating and it is becoming more and more stronger and stronger. And that's why we really have to listen. And please stay strong, please take care of yourself. If there is anything that we can do, please let us know. We are thinking of organizing this yoga and meditation program where we can transform your system, because there is no time, there is no space in that reality. And it is not just like about flexibility and breaking your bones, and that is not just yoga. There is something beyond that you can experience. And if you are willing to do that, then please get in touch with us. There are distance healing programs that we are also doing. So yes, we will be able to purify your aura, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. because that is where we are suffering from more today. There is no clarity mentally, emotionally also. There is always fear surrounding us, and that is going to result in physical problems. And in the aura, like there are all these beliefs and all this karma that we have collected, and that is going to attract, more trouble. So if we are going to take this time in order to clear that out, then it is going to, create a better world. And one by one we can at least, create better world, because that is what is happening in the energy grid of our earth today, because we are all collective consciousness, and we have been doing karma that is so, heavy, that is creating all these realities. And we can see all these bombings and stuff like that. So this is how humanity is, treating humanity. And for every action there is a reaction. This law of karma, no one can escape from. So basically I request you, maybe, your dreams are being shattered. You had plans, you had things that you wanted to do, and you are not able to do. You wanted so many things. It's all right. What you need is yourself, and if you find yourself, you are beyond all this. All your reputation, your fame, your name, glory, achievements, it means nothing. And that is what we need today. We need to be free, truly free. Otherwise, there is a lot of suffering. And if we are able to truly be free, then we can create, we can still pursue this life, but the journey is going to be much more easier for us. Let's just appreciate little things that we still have in our life, the food that we eat, the air that we breathe, because this is the true treasure that we have not taken well care of. And now Mother Earth is taking her power back. She had given this power to us, and we made her suffer, and we are making her suffer really bad. So let's purify this ego, jealousy, greed inside us, and let's become truly fulfilled. Because today, this is the biggest demon that is there. Even Satan understands today in the spiritual world. But because of these demonic attributes that we have, we are trapping all these deities, we are trapping these demons, because we want this, we want that, and they are just, tools for us to fulfill that. So there are a lot of things that are not in our control. There are a lot of things that are in our control. So right now we need to be control of our own spaceship. And let's learn to relax. Take a deep breath in, out. Do what we can do, but take care of yourself. And if there is something that we can do, let's keep trying. That is all that we can do. I love you. Thank you for taking your time to listen. Sri Om Prabhu.